Brother, listen, man. I didn't think it would get worse. I didn't think it would get worse at all. I thought that, like, okay, how do I even begin to fucking talk about something like this? So, you remember how, like, a couple videos ago, not even a couple, it's got to be like 5 videos ago, I was like, you know, every leap year, we're totally fucked, right? 2024, this is nothing. 2020, the world died, lost millions of people, millions of lives lost. 2016, I forgot what the fuck I had for 2016. All I know is that in 2012, the world was supposed to end. 2008, we had a financial crash. The point is that every leap year, um, something terrible happens. Not terrible, but something like monumental happens. There's a major shift in the way the world works and how it's run, right? I was under the impression that here in 2024, in our fucking in our glorious year 2024, year of our Lord 2024, we would be coming up on like the apex somewhere in like June or July, and yeah, that's one hell of an apex. There's some crazy shit that happened. Um, that kind of sort of was not what the fuck. I don't know. I kind of expected it to peak there. You know, that's what I'm trying to get at. I expected June, July to be the peak. I did not expect it to get fucking worse. And here we are. Surprise. It's worse. What the fuck? Like, the 2000s are brutal, bro. Like, like you thought 2020 was the worst it would get? Mm-mm. Hell no. No, it gets worse. I think what's scaring me the most is that it's not slowing down, right? I'm speaking in a bunch of vagities. Vagities? What the fuck is a vagity? I'm speaking vague. Let's get down to brass tacks, okay? Let's start discussing. Let's start yapping. So the first thing that caught my eye recently was SAG-AFTRA. This caught my eye mainly because it directly affects my industry. There's a lot of things that affect my fucking industry that I noticed, but SAG-AFTRA. I didn't know that, like, you have a check engine light. Do I need to, am I okay? I'm okay. It's whatever. So those guys came out and decided to start protesting the games industry. And I'm like, okay, yeah, it's cool, right? Like, I hate corporations and businesses, much the next guy. So whenever I see unions coming in and like cracking down, it's usually a good thing. Not always, but usually. In this case, though, I was a bit surprised about what they were protesting over. It seemed a bit strange. I'm way over the fucking speed limit. We need to calm down. There we go. So, SAG-AFTRA, if you don't know them, they're a type of union, as I understand. They're a union for actors and entertainers and everyone else. And the last time we saw them active is when they tried to fight against an AI bill. Well, not an AI bill. They're not government that they're fighting against. They're fighting against a bunch of studios and corporations that were like trying to reserve the right to use actors' voice talents and faces for training AI and the ability to replace these people with AI. Writers, actors, sound guys, pretty much everyone was on board, getting ready to fight the good fight, right? Because this was fucked, and it kind of worked. They got some concessions, not all the concessions, and they kind of like backtracked at the very last second, right? So it wasn't like a perfect execution. I keep thinking this is Forza, so I can just like tap the brake button, and it'll slow me down. Nope. In this game, it fucking stops the car. At least at these speeds. So they got some concessions, they got some protections, but it didn't really feel like the full fucking weight of the law was going to come down to protect the entertainment industry at all. But hey, it's better than nothing, right? That was the idea at the time. Well, they've popped back up. Here they are. They're here to protect the games industry, and I was like, okay, good. I'm happy to see it, because like, if you've been looking at AI produced works for video games, you notice very quickly, wow, this shit's getting really good really fast, and it's kind of scary. Not so scary that it's going to take your job immediately, but it's scary enough to where a bunch of companies will think that it should take your job. I say this all the time, I can't say it enough. AI is useful, but it is not that useful, right? When you look at the meshes that AI is able to create with what's the one with the mushroom symbol on it? I can't remember. Meshify? I don't remember. I don't use any of these tools. We look at what's made with these AI tools. They're it's pretty sad. It's pretty bad. The topology is all over the place. It's not at all optimized. It's like fuck. I can't remember what's the name of that horror game with the mascots, but it's not like Poppy's Playtime. It was the other one. it was the really bad one that everyone took the piss out of. It had that big blob green monster and the fucking Ophelia bird thing. What was that? whatever. The models in that game, they were all sculpts. Like the guy never actually like made he didn't make any fucking low poly mesh. He didn't bake any textures. He just got the sculpts and he put that shit in raw, and the game performed like shit. Oh, it was amazing. But that's kind of how the AI thing looks like, right? None of the models are optimized. Textures all over the fucking place. UVs aren't lined up properly. If there's one place where I would want AI to jump in, it would definitely be UVs. No one likes doing UVs. But that's besides the point, I guess. Anyways, so AI is coming in. It's doing okay. It's doing just good enough to where I think a company would be willing to say, okay, you got to get fucked, all right? We got to fuck you up. You got to go cheaper. I'm sorry, all right? You got to go. This AI can do your job. And so it's good that SAG-AFTRA are like coming in and putting their foot down. But when I learned more about it, I realized, wait, they're not really helping the right people, or they're not targeting the right things. Instead, SAG-AFTRA are kind of like repeating the same strategy they used with the entertainment industry, which is for the voice actors, right? And of course, voice actors need that protection for sure. But if we're talking about who's in danger, it's definitely okay. Let me not say that. That's not true. I was going to say it's not them that's in danger. That's not true at all. They are in danger. They're in imminent danger. The issue that I'm finding is that they're in so much danger. Where? Yes? No? Maybe so? Where am I going? Am I okay? Okay, I'm okay. Yeah, this is the way. I was confused. They're in a lot of fucking danger. They're in so much danger that it's imminent. The difference between like the games industry and the film and movie industry is that voice actors are like optional. I don't think this really sunk in for anybody, but voice actors are absolutely optional. They're an optional feature in the game. If you have them, great. If you don't have them, it's whatever. And as a result, the importance that we attach to having like a real, authentic voice actor conveying their lines, it's severely lessened. Well, once again, no shit at voice actors. I fucking love voice actors, right? Games that have voice actors are elevated far above games that don't, for good reason. The point is I don't hate voice actors, but their role is optional. And if there's one place where AI is progressing faster than everywhere else, it's voice synthesis. You guys heard the fucking Scarlett Johansson thing. I don't need to fucking like point out how ridiculous it is that they're already at that point. It might already be too late. The voice data that I'm sure all that has already been collected. Hell, this fucking YouTube video, like many others apparently, is being scraped all the fucking time, to gather data, and that data is sold to the highest bidder, or just shared over and over again in public forums or whatever. Like, I don't know, man. It's bad. It's really bad. The ultimate thing that like ultimately, it feels like voice actors they're destined to be relegated to the fucking sidelines. They're destined to get fucked up, and I'm sad to hear it, but like this shit is inevitable. If voice actors decide to fuck off, right? Voice actors decide to go on strike. I think it would actually be cheaper for any studio. Anybody over there? I doubt it. I think it would be cheaper for pretty much every fucking studio to just say, you know what? I'm just going to hire somebody from outside the country that speaks English well enough, and I'm going to give them a few pennies, and I'm going to train this AI off of their voice, and that is going to replace everyone else's voice, and it's going to be really good synthesis. And I don't feel too good. I don't feel too good about it at all. Road safety is no accident. Yeah, no shit. Like, what is that supposed to mean? Of course, like, there's got to be a point where we're like, okay, we need new voices. But once again, I think it's actually going to be cheaper to just outsource that from outside the country. Get somebody who speaks English well enough. Like, English is becoming like, what is lingua non franca? I forgot whatever the fucking term is. English is becoming a very important language across the entire fucking world, all right? You don't have to be in America or the UK to speak English. It's taught as like a mandatory thing in many countries, and I think that's just because of the dominance of America alone. It's not okay to not know English. You'd be behind in a lot of ways. People who don't know English anymore are like old heads, as I understand it. Well, that's a lot of trucks. What's up? What's good? It's tough. I don't know. I feel too good about voice actors being like put to bed like that. But hey, what are you going to do? I need to get over it. Thank God the train just. I'm happy to see it. Happy to see it. To fight against an inevitable enemy. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. If you're a voice actor, I'm sorry, bro. I don't know how long you can fight against us, because like all the power is really in the hands of the people who like make this stuff. Like the voice actor is just a voice in this industry. Like you're not everything. The people who are already like established, like the voice that plays Ghost in like Destiny 2, we're going to get to Destiny 2. We're going to get to Bungie. Very, very disgusting stuff. That guy's secure, but only in Destiny 2, right? Like, if Bungie had the chance to do that shit over, I shouldn't go for it. If Bungie had that shit done over in the current year, I highly doubt that that guy would exist as he is. I'm pretty sure he would be voiced by an AI. I think people like misunderstand what AI sounds like. Once again, Scarlett Johansson. I don't have to say anymore. I'm not going to say any more on that. That's super fucked. That's super fucked. And it's not like they got her in the studio. Like they ripped her voice from like movies and shit, obviously. Because she said she wasn't going to fucking do it, and then Sam Altman's creepy ass decided, nope, we're putting her in. I want her to say sweet nothings to me as I go to sleep. I want her to whisper in my ear and say everything's going to be okay. I want her to call me Big Papa. Maybe he didn't say that last part. The point is, it feels inevitable because there's no negotiating power, and SAG-AFTRA are like going after the wrong thing. If there's anything to be concerned about, it's mesh creation. It's like texture work. Ooh, texture work. Well, that's got to be scary too. Because AI is really good at generating images. Generating textures should be even easier. There are people whose entire job it is to like go out using very, very expensive cameras and do this thing called phototelemetry, I think. You get this very expensive camera and you like take pictures of rocks from like 300 different angles, thousands and thousands of pictures, and you can bring that into a program to basically scan and recreate that rock. Like the program will do it just from the pictures because it has enough data. Is that technically AI? I don't know. I haven't used this stuff because that's not really my domain. But I imagine that's probably something like AI. It's using a bunch of data to generate something, so I don't know. Of course, this fucking like voice talent thing you're trying to protect them from, it's already like, God, sorry brother, did you almost crash into me just now? Oh man, I'm gonna die one of these days. I'm here to pick up my fucking cargo. Don't mind me. Like, this is just voice actors. Like, how do you protect? Like, is a union really going to be enough to protect like environmental artists and texture artists and hello? Knock, 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 open the door. Okay. I had to get way too close for that to trigger. That's absurd. I'm going to crash into this. This is too shallow, brother. I'm amazed. I'm amazed. I'm shocked. All right, hello. I'm here to pick up the cargo for that long-ass trip you have me going to. That's my trailer? The fucking double one? Oh, hell, brother. All right. I gotta go to third person for this one. What the fuck? Yep. Just like that. Okay, that's a good angle, because I have to get out of here as well. All right. We got it. Off we go. I don't know how to protect artists. Kind of just hope the AI becomes useful slow enough that we can all get our bag and we can fuck off. That's just hoping. Alright, so you remember how I was talking about Destiny 2 just now. Now I want to get into it, alright? Bungie just did another round of layoffs. I didn't cover it the first time it fucking happened. But now I'm kind of like... I don't know if I'm shocked or if I'm surprised or if I'm like upset. I know a guy that I worked with in college on projects and shit, like one of my classmates. He started to work at fucking Bungie, and he was super excited for it. Like he was super stoked, and it's kind of disconcerting that now he's probably out of a job through no fault of his own. It feels like these Bungie layoffs in particular came at a really bad time. Like it was just a product of bad timing. First of all, Bungie got bought out by Sony a while ago. I've already talked about this before. You shouldn't give your IPs up to publishers. They have no clue what the fuck they're doing. They don't care about you. They don't care about the IP. They don't care about its longevity. They do not give a fuck. All right, anything for the money. But Bungie's fucking CEO, he decided, yeah, fuck it, dude. Have it. I have really bad things to say about that guy. After they got bought out, players were kind of expecting it to go down the share because Bungie's done this thing before where... Oh, I can turn here. Okay, appreciate that. Bungie's done this thing where they've had, like, platform exclusive, like, items and, like, dungeons and shit, I think? I was not around for Destiny 1 when they pulled that shit. So I don't know how bad it got. But the players don't like it. Bungie called them down saying, nothing's changing, guys, we're okay. You know, as every typical fucking company does. As you should, honestly. What choice do you have, really? And they were right. Nothing happened in terms of, like, exclusives, I don't think. All that shit is really besides the point. That's a bit of a off-tangent, right? The real issue is that they were bought out by Sony. And Sony made this deal. They said, yo, as long as you guys are as profitable as you were with Witch Queen, you can do whatever the fuck you want, okay? Now, right after Witch Queen, that expansion, that in-between filler expansion that they label as an expansion, they shouldn't have labeled it as an expansion. It should have just been a season. But it did very, very poorly. I don't know the exact numbers, but I know it did poorly. Very fucking poorly. I kind of liked it, but who cares? It didn't sell enough. It didn't make enough fucking money. Bungie made this fucking deal just when Witch Queen was popping off. Witch Queen was their best expansion to date, as I understand it. And so it's crazy that this is the condition which we decided to make this deal. I say we as if I'm Bungie. I'm not Bungie. We'll make that clear. My mirror is blocking that guy. What was he doing? Okay. Need to get over. Okay. Almost on the fucking highway. I hate navigating the city. Alright. Off we go. And because Witch Queen was kind of this bar they set for themselves, not the final shape. I already forgot the name of the fucking expansion. I didn't really play it that much, but I liked it. Because that sold poorly, especially in comparison to the Witch Queen, and player numbers were dropping, and all this fucking drama with the layoffs that were 100% in Bungie's purview. Those layoffs in particular, like, goddamn, dude, it set them up for fucking failure. And I don't think they could have recovered from that. The final shape came out. The final shape did fantastic. It's legit great. It's so fucking good. But coming off Witch Queen, they're kind of running at a fucking negative, right? And Sony said, "All right, we're done. We're taking the gloves off. You didn't hold up your end of the deal." This probably happened earlier. They probably didn't know that final shape would be so fucking good. Otherwise, I'm sure Bungie probably could have held off Sony for a little bit longer. But that's the deal you make with publishers. They get ownership. You have to hold up your end of the bargain, or they're going to step in, put in their fucking shadow figures, and say, "All right, we're going to have people supervising your company, and you do whatever the fuck they tell you to do. And if you do something wrong, they're going to snitch, and you're going to be fucked. Get fucked." It's no good. It's no good. So this is terrible timing. Bungie's kicking rocks. Sony steps in. Final Shape does fantastic. Sony gets to write on their fucking records, on their fucking sheets, "We did this. We fixed Bungie. Look at what we've done. We're so goated. We're so cool. So cool, huh?" I say all the time, like, we should really be more protective of our IPs. Shit like this shouldn't be allowed to happen. Happens all the time. Alright, bro, you're faster. I need to get over, please. Be a cool guy. Be a cool guy. Okay. I bet he's actually going to go 25 miles an hour. We do not need to be that slow, brother. He's going 25 miles an hour. Oh, wait, no, he's not. He's got to be faster. Thank God. Thank God. I want to get over again. World's most happy cattle. Oh, shit. Yeah, Bungie, unfortunate timing. It hurts, of course, as it always does. And the game's not going to get any better thanks to these layoffs. Speaking of layoffs, you know what fucking hit me super hard? It didn't hit me hard as in, like, I'm so hurt. Oh, I'm so upset that you guys lost your fucking jobs. Because honestly, these jobs were probably worth cutting. I don't say that often. But, like, administrative roles, executive roles, I'm happy to see those go, always. Intel cut, what was it, 15K jobs? 15,000 jobs? Bro, I have to go that way. You cannot be for real. Alright, I have to figure out a way. I have to get over there. I hope this is good enough. I hope this way is the right way. All I know is that's the general direction I have to be in, so we're going to follow this. Who the fuck has road work on the highway? There's nothing wrong with the highway. What's good? Oh, man. Oh, God, that's turning me around. That's turning me around, bro. I'm doubling my fucking trip length. Oh, my God. No, no, no. Surely not. Is that way just a dead end? I have to pull up the map. I have to know. Is that just a dead end? They want me to go on the highway. It is a dead end. Oh, my God. How the fuck am I supposed to do this if I can't get on Highway 5? Should I just go through the fucking police? Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn around. We're going to go here, and we're going to turn around. We have to turn around. Fuck. Okay. I'll make this make sense. I promise I fucking will. How the fuck am I going to turn around? How the fuck am I going to do this? This GPS is so trash, bro. So trash, bro. Intel laid off 15K people! Dude. 15K? Of course, like I said, they're administrative roles, right? They're executives, they're fucking customer support. And once again, this is a thing of terrible timing. This is the worst time to do it. I'm sorry, bro. I almost crashed into your ass. This is a terrible time to be doing this shit, bro. Terrible fucking timing. If you didn't know, Intel's CPUs have been going through a bit of a fucking crisis recently. You guys gonna open for me? Because I'm a truck. Yeah, bro, we're all trucks here. I'm one of you. Yeah, I'm one of the good trucks. Yeah, let me in. We're gonna do a loop, and we're gonna come back out. Very funny. Yeah, their fucking 13th gen and 14th gen CPUs have been degrading. Like, actually fucking dying. Like, defective product ass shit here. And like, oh my God. I'm so happy to be running an old PC, bro. These new PCs are suffering. I have no idea what's going on. Reduced performance, like fucking crashes on his servers, like really bad shit going on all the time. Open up. Knock, knock. Hello? Open the door. What's going on? You want me closer? How much closer do you want me? Bro, am I trapped? Okay, there we go. Holy shit, man. Isn't that stupid? Nobody thinks that's stupid? Nobody looked at that and said, you know what? Maybe that's a bad idea. Hey, buddy, I'm going. I'm going. It's me. I'm going. Whatever, man. 15K fucking jobs. So they're trying to save $20 billion. Apparently Intel is hosting 100,000 jobs total. So this 15K really ain't shit to them, but 15K jobs, bro? And once again, at the time where their CPUs are fucking dying, actually degrading in front of our very fucking eyes. That's crazy. No? God damn. And they're the worst part. The worst part is the stock price. I don't know if you've seen the fucking Intel stock. If you haven't seen the Intel stock, I promise you, go look at it. Look at it over a trend of 1 year. Look, that shit cuts in half. If I was a stockholder, I would be on suicide watch. I'm not going to lie. All right. There was a guy on Wall Street Bets who put down 700K of his grandmother's 800K inheritance, $800,000 inheritance. He put down 700K. Oh my god. He did it right before the crash. He did it when Intel was still high. And that talked to... Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say. I'm baffled. Holy shit. I don't know what I would do with myself. Even now, just thinking about it again, I don't know what I would do. I'm so stressed. Bro, there's no way. Yo, fuck you guys. I'm driving past. Eat shit. I'm catching this ticket. I don't give a fuck. I'm doing this. I'm done. Look at this. Easy. They didn't give me a fucking ticket. Easy as hell. There's nothing going on this fucking road that requires you to shut it down. This is the only way I have. I have no other way to get to my fucking destination. You guys are crazy for trying to stop me. Dog, you should have seen that stock price. Am I going on the fucking side again? Yes, I am. Yes, sir. Watch this. I can slip. Look at this. Ooh, I'm clean. Listen, bro, I've been playing too much Grand Theft Auto. You don't know. You just don't get it. You wouldn't understand. I got one more checkpoint to go through. Since that was the incident, and the first checkpoint I went through was a checkpoint, there has to be one more checkpoint that's blocking me back here. So it's not over till it's over, okay? We're gonna go a little bit faster. 5 miles over. We're okay. We're gonna make it. Yep, I think that's it. Wait, are those just normal cars? I think those are just normal cars. Alright, never mind. We're out of the woods. I guess there's not one more checkpoint. Yeah, that's that fucking stock price. Cut in half. Oh my god. Nasty, disgusting, repulsive. Holy shit. I don't know what I would do with myself. Sorry to that guy on Wall Street Bets, bro. God damn, 700? That means you're down to 350, brother. I am so sorry that happened to you. Woo! Don't sell, though. I'm sure it's going to rebound. Intel's one of those companies that the U.S. doesn't want to fail. And you know, when the U.S. doesn't want a fucking company to fail, they never fucking fail, no matter how bad they get. Just wait. It'll go back up, I'm sure. I'm positive. Just hold, bro. Just hold, bro. Diamond hands, bro. Diamond hands. So, there was this thing that happened, God, more than a week ago now. Was it 2 weeks, 3 weeks? The CrowdStrike outage, right? Wow. The entire fucking world brought to a halt over some guy uploading on a fucking Friday. Who does that? We have Canary rollouts, we have rolling releases, we have all these different tools, all these programming paradigms, all these software paradigms that aren't just exclusive to IT or security, but everyone does this, right? It's normal to do these things. And they just don't fucking do it. Okay, so I can't even give you a full list of everything that fucking shut down thanks to CrowdStrike. All I know is that airports, hospitals, businesses, corporations, very important infrastructure, construction workers, metal workers. I saw some post from some guy who said he worked in a factory that shaped metal for industrial machines. They couldn't fucking get in. They couldn't turn off the alarm. They couldn't turn ough the fucking sirens. It was bad, man. A lot of things shut down. The entire fucking world. It wasn't just the U.S. The entire fucking world got hit with this. Anyone who's connected through CrowdStrike, anyone who uses them, they got fucked. They got fucked up really bad. And there's two things that were determined to be at fault, right? I'm sorry, not two things. Yeah, two things. Let's get over here. Sorry, buddy. I'm going in front. One, the update that shipped out was just a blank file. and it corrupted Windows, because Windows doesn't accept blank files, apparently. 2, it was sent out on a fucking Friday, and so nobody could like check. I'm not sure about the checking part because they haven't like claimed accountability. They haven't said that's exactly what fucking happened. CrowdStrike has lied pretty much this entire time, as you probably should. Corporation that ended up doing some stupid shit like this. Like, people might have lost their fucking lives because of this behavior, maybe because of this entire issue. Anyways, we're not exactly sure why a blank file was included in the Windows thing. It could have been corruption, or maybe it was just a lazy employee. We'll never know. But they did this on a Friday, and that's inexcusable. Nobody was around to check it. Nobody was around to verify the entire fucking weekend. And even fucking now, people are still dealing with this. The issue that came in the aftermath is that in order to fix computers, you had to remove the broken update file, which means you needed to get into each computer and manually delete the fucking file through a command. This naturally is... You think this would be okay because you could, like, SSH. How the fuck do I describe that to someone who doesn't SSH? You can remote log into the computer. You ever try, like, God damn, hello? We are slow on this incline. I need more horsepower in my engine here. So you can remotely access a computer, like even from startup, through this thing called SSH. Secure something. The point is you have a key, and you... Brother, I'm getting so slow, I'm scared I might roll back down the hill. No. Please don't roll down the hill. We can make it. We can make it. Use the right lane. I am in the fucking right lane. Don't you tell me what to do. Come on, buddy. Come on. You got this. Why the fuck am I carrying 2 trailers into the mountains? Am I nuts? 60 miles per hour. Wait, am I gaining? I don't know. I don't think I'm getting. 17? Okay, I'm gaining. Whew. We made it past the worst of it. Isn't that right, Donnie? Now, fuck you, Donnie. What was I saying, bro? Before I got fucking distracted and stressed about going back down the mountain. Look at him going in front of me, that piece of shit. Ooh, I hate you, Donnie, you motherfucker. So... You have to manually delete the fucking file, right? Normally you can, like, SSH, and it's fine. It's whatever. You can connect remotely through, like, one laptop and connect to pretty much every other fucking computer in the business. I understand. I get it. This networking shit, I don't do networking, but I understand SSH, because I have to do it for work. But, the issue is, a lot of these computers at businesses and shit, they are locked down with Windows, encryption service. I forgot what the fuck it's called, because I never fucking used it. Encryption always seemed like a pain in the ass to me. But I never used this encryption service. But I know that it comes built... BitLocker? BitLocker? Is that it? I think the name's coming back to me. I think it's BitLocker. So, all these computers are locked down with BitLocker. And each computer needs a manual key in order to open, even with SSH. So, you need to pull up the database of keys, or a fucking notepad with all the keys for all the computers, all 1,000 computers in your business, and manually, one by one, go to each computer on your fucking feet. Alright, physically go to each computer and type in the access key. Oh my god. Nasty shit. I'm so glad I didn't go into IT, because that would have been my ass on the line. The grunt work, can you imagine how long that takes? I don't want to know. This CrowdStrike thing has inspired, like, a lot of action in terms of, like, anti-kernel level shit all of a sudden. Like, I'm happy to hear this, but apparently, Riot's Vanguard anti-cheat is in the crosshairs for getting shot down by Windows, taking a new stance on kernel level. And this is really good, because a big reason why Linux was so difficult to fucking get to, in terms of, like, games anyway, is that, dude, I'm at 24 FPS. It's the trees, isn't it? Yeah, it's the fucking trees. Is because on Linux, we have these, Easy Anti-Cheat in particular, they don't really allow, brother, you know those people that flick on their fucking signal and then turn, like, immediately? Eat shit, buddy. Eat shit. I'm staying in this lane. I'm in the fast lane. Let's speed up. What the fuck was I saying, man? Oh yeah, Easy Anti-Cheat refused to do Linux support for the longest fucking time. Buddy, say you're going faster. Say you're going faster. We're going downhill. Yes. Go faster, buddy. I just noticed I'm, like, in the other lane. That probably happened for a while. An Easy Anti-Cheat is one of those kernel level things where, like, well, you can't play anything because Easy Anti-Cheat runs kernel level, and because Linux does its own fucking kernel thing, Easy Anti-Cheat doesn't want to fucking support it. And it's like, alright, what's more important, compatibility or exposing cheaters who get past your fucking anti-cheat anyways? Like, what's the deal? Apparently the cheater is more important, which kind of makes sense, I guess. But yeah, it's been hurting Linux a lot for a long time. And this CrowdStrike thing shows you the consequence of having things run on the kernel level, at the very base metal of the computer. It's good. It's probably a good thing that this happened. A lot of businesses and companies begin sloppy. When you're working with security, like, you shouldn't be able to do that. You shouldn't be able to get away with that. Especially if someone could have lost their fucking life through it. Like, it's pretty bad. It's really bad. Luckily, no one did die as far as I know. So it's whatever. But yeah, fuck these guys. Where's your canary release? Where's your rolling release, bro? On a fucking Friday. You should be ashamed of yourself. That's absurd. Headlight usage? Brother, I can't even see. Like, the sun's still up. You're gonna charge me for my fucking headlights? God damn it. I'm getting sleepy. I need to find, like, a way station that's on this side of the road, not that side of the road. There was also another outage. Microsoft Azure and Microsoft 365. It didn't last as long, but god damn, bro. All these services failing. It makes you kind of like wonder, like, what if these things were written in Rust? Would any of this happen? I don't use Rust. I've been learning Rust. I've been doing Rustlings. It's been kind of fun, actually. It's amazing. I never, like, whenever you're trying to learn programming, the first thing you learn is that it's not easy. It's super fucked. It's super difficult. Rust in particular is even more difficult than that, right? But Rustlings, that shit was so, like, accessible that I think even if this was my first time programming, I probably could have done it. And that's it's kind of fucking amazing, though. Like, Rustlings, like, gives you intuitive questions, like questions that rely on your intuition to solve them, rather than like a fucking in-based knowledge of reading a book or whatever. Like, it's not book smarts, it's street smarts for learning Rustlings. That's unique. I've never seen anything like that before. Let's go up to 6G. And of course, another shutdown that happened. Once again, I'm outside of my lane. Another shutdown that happened was Game Informer. I grew up reading Game Informer at the GameStop I used to go to buy my games, used, of course, because my family didn't have money like that. There was this guy at the counter, and he said, "Yo, bro, you have Game Informer?" I said, "No, can't afford a magazine." I knew what Game Informer was at this point. I was like 10 or something. He was like, "How about this? Put down that game you're buying and buy this one instead, and I'll throw in a Game Informer for you for free." The games were the same price. I can't remember what the fuck he swapped me out with, but I got Fable 2. I don't know what the fuck he had me put down, but he gave me Fable 2. That was very fun. I'm glad I got Fable 2. And he signed me up for the fucking Game Informer. I've had it pretty much the entire time that I lived in my home state. We're getting faster, 65? Okay, we have to be careful. Around 70 miles per hour is when I can't take those turns as aggressively anymore. And, like, we're in a canyon. There's going to be a lot of turns like that. I'm kind of scared. And I'm getting sleepy. Brother, I need a rest stop. I'm in dire straits here. But he gave me this Game Informer, and I read that shit all the time, bro. I would read that shit on repeat. It was pretty much my only access to finding new games, because on the internet, I didn't really understand how to, like, go looking. I was too young at the time. I didn't know how to use a search bar, right? I was like, wait, there's places where people talk about this? Like, I didn't know. I only found that when I was, like, 14 or something. Like, it took me a long time. The internet, I just kind of went to places as they came to me, right? Like, people would suggest a place, and that's where I went. There's a gas station. I do need a gas station. Yeah, I'll take this. Gradually, as I got older, I stopped, like, reading them as much, mainly because I thought their takes were absolute dog shit. Like, some games that were, like, absolutely premium. They would say, yeah, it was kind of trash. Like, what do you mean? What are you saying? It was trash. This was fucking goated. Super Mario Sunshine deserves a fucking 9 out of 10. You guys are stupid. I didn't really understand that a publication was just, like, a bunch of individuals, and you kind of had to, like, watch who the author is of each article in order to really, like, get something tangible, something, like, you'll like. So I stopped reading them. They still came in the fucking mail. Even now, I have, like, how expensive do you think it's going to be? I only have 10K. Oh my god, I'm going to puke. $377. Make it stop. Make it stop. Make it stop. Make it end. Oh, Jesus. Oh, there goes my money. I kind of have to drive on the fucking grass a little. Oh, I have to go over the yellow line. I have to break the law. I'm sorry. Ever since I drove past that fucking accident earlier, I've been breaking the law more and more, man. I can't help it. I'm a fucking criminal. I can't be stopped. Anyways, I think that after I stopped liking them, I stopped reading. I stopped paying attention. Game Informer, like, changed their logo like 3 times total, and now they're dead. What is that a sign of? Is that a sign of, like, the profitability of journalism? Is that a sign of, like, the decaying times and how Like, people don't really trust journalists anymore? Or is that just a sign of, like, a business that's being taken over by a bunch of other businesses that can spit out AI articles, like, in half the time? Is it a sign that people don't really pay for magazines? We don't really pay for media. We don't pay for newspapers. I know very few people who are subscribed to fucking the LA Times or whatever, like New York Times or whatever. Yeah, they have these subscription services, but who the fuck puts down money? I read the headline, then I go home. I don't know. It could be any number of things, really. All of them sad. Of course. It's never good that people lose their jobs. I'm never for that. Even though they probably have shit takes. Enough for them losing their fucking jobs. It's a bit absurd. Is there seriously nowhere to sleep in this goddamn town I'm coming up on? I'm going to start falling asleep at the wheel, buddy. And I don't have lane assist on. Oh, God. Like, going by the funding angle. We know that, you guys remember Glorbo? So, there was this website that Reddit thought was scraping the internet and Reddit itself for, news to create, right? And so the community for World of Warcraft decided to come together and create a fake event that happened. An NPC called Glorbo doing amazing things. And lo and behold, this fucking site picks it up and reports on Glorbo, quoting Reddit users and shit. And that's how they kind of got exposed, and I don't think anybody, like, listens to them anymore. But, without the truth or lie detecting algorithm, I don't think that, AI are going to be very useful in terms of reporting news. Oh god, that was me yawning. That's not what I want to hear. Come on, buddy, we got this. The scariest part of this, I'm going to be navigating with the fucking minimap. Wait. When I close my eyes, does the minimap disappear? Say it ain't so. Where's a rest stop? Way station. I need a rest stop. Where's a rest stop? All the fuck over there? Oh god. Brother, I'm not feeling too good. Do you think I can hold it off? 80 miles per hour, I would definitely spin the fuck out. You crazy? I have to pull into the fucking way station? Oh god, I'm panicking. I'm too fast. Oh god, and I'm sleepy. Oh no. Alright, listen. I have to lock the fuck in. I'll talk to you guys at another time, okay? I have to lock the fuck in.